am a composer and sound designer for video games. My first work in the game industry was in 2004. I wasn't looking for it, didn't know I wanted it, but I wound up scoring Brothers in Arms Metroid 30. It's one of those out of the blue sort of things. I really enjoyed it, and so I'm trying to do more of it. I've done just a few games. I'm really starting out in the industry, and so when we made a suggestion that I do a presentation at the IGDANY, I thought it was great. I just didn't know what I would talk about. I'd like to introduce myself and meet more of you, because I've met a few over some demo nights and drink nights, mostly drink nights, but not as many as I'd like. So, well, I'm a musician and I play games and I write music for games, so maybe I talk about that. So then what? Well, music that I like and games that I actually played, which kind of came to an end when I became a serious music student. So at the end, you'll check out like my faves list. They kind of stop at like, I don't know, like 94. So we're gonna look at Metroid, the original Metroid. Some of you are probably familiar with video games like, by the way, this is ABC. Video games like, they do orchestral versions of video game music, old and new, all the faves around the world. This is Ridley's Hideout. I saw a thing on YouTube and the guy kind of talked and let the slide show so you can listen to me or watch that. So I'm kind of trying to do them both. And they did the title screen at GDC recently. But then they skipped over to this other Metroid games that I haven't played. So I thought I'd do orchestral versions of the Metroid music that I knew. And I found some really cool stuff, like the sheet music up there. I really thought I was going to be the only one with sheet music in this presentation, but that's cool. Was some use of some whole tone stuff, impressionistic music. That's with Debussy. This is Schoenberg. He thinks he invented profile music. There's some hints at serialism in the score, which is like really cool to find. And it kind of like made so much sense to me because I really liked this music. Like it was a real trip to go dig it up and listen to it again. And yeah, I like impressionistic music and 12-tone stuff. That's what I work with. It's where I come from. It's what I relate to. So it's kind of funny, like to look back. Geez, 20 years. You're like, oh yeah, that's what I was spending all my time playing that game instead of learning how to write music or play the saxophone. This is a series of paintings done by of the same thing over and over again, and you kept it different. So the fun thing is that it never bothered me when I was a little kid playing Metroid. It does the same thing over and over again for as long as it takes you to get whatever you need to get done. But now that I'm a professional video game music guy, like that's what we talk about, is how to keep it interesting. Yeah, this is like really clever stuff that I found in there that is cool. Some patterns. Really interesting stuff that I didn't expect to find. I mean, I thought it was just kind of going to transcribe it, orchestrate it. It really felt pretty at home. Taking a look at this stuff, it felt like being back in grassroots. There's some really time did some really interesting stuff. I'm talking over all the stuff that I stayed up last night while I'm sleepless right now. We should let you listen to that. screenshots because it's been a while, and jumping with my left hand instead of my right was like impossible. This is where I got all my information in a hurry. Yeah, I like still have screenshots in my head in this like little book, and it just wouldn't run. Like it was supposed to be this little helicopter, and I still got her scars. I tried that 3 times, and yeah, I mean, like whatever, dude. I play a wrong note, I play a wrong note. I can still like keep playing. If anybody can help me find versions of, especially anything on the left that'll run on my Mac Pro, I'm interested. Yeah. Anyways, it's nice to meet you.
Sorry, I realized it's creepy that I'm doing it. I actually took away 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That wasn't on purpose.
It worked out.